I like to.
All right, all right. Good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. It's time for another edition of Good Morning Millionaire. We ready to help you get cracking. Further, faster, with less effort. That's our whole play. And we do this 5 days a week with me. On Saturdays, Alma the CPA comes through and holds it down with all kinds of really cool financial literacy tips. But give me a replay, gang, if you're watching a replay. That's real important to us. We're real big on you kind of repping your city, man, like letting them know who you are, how you help this crazy world we living in. We call the people that help this crazy world entrepreneurs, those who are willing to pursue the opportunity without regard to the current to the resources currently controlled. If that's you, you're an entrepreneur. And what I'm here to do Monday through Friday is help you move further, faster, with less effort. See, God don't love the CEO more than God loves the janitor. It's just that the CEO is using what? Better information. Better information. You hear me? Huh, Jess? The CEO just using better information. Ain't that right, Chanel? Morose is in the house. Let's get it. Let's get it. Rep your city. Let them know where y'all calling in from. Let them know where you checking in from. I see we got the YouTube gang starting to check in. Make sure you like, comment, share, and also subscribe. I can't tell you how many people reach out to me and they're like, oh man, I love what you're doing. I'm like, why you ain't share my stuff? You know what I mean? Why you ain't comment? We need that. We need that. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, man. We need that. Our goal is to expand our impact, right? The universe gives to the givers and takes to the takers. Takes from the takers. So I'm here to be a giver, and hopefully you feel the same way. They say your vibe attracts your tribe, right?
You have something special. You have greatness in you. Hello,
let's go, Mr. Harmon.
And you're in the right place at the right time.
Let's go, Alexis.
We're going to bring the millionaire out of you.
That's a fact. That's an absolute fact right there.
Thank you. Please announce yourself.
Hold up.
All participants are muted. Entry and exit tones are off.
All right, all right. Good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. I hope everybody's feeling good. My name is Haziq Ali. I'm a revenue acceleration coach. I'm a self-esteem development expert, starting with my own. And my whole goal every single morning is to give you the mindset, the skill set, and the heart set to help you move further, faster, with less effort. This morning, what I wanted to talk about was networking. I'm sure that you've all noticed outside is starting to open up again. Is that exciting? Is that exciting? Somebody say, this shirt says your network is your net worth, right? Your network is your net worth. Y'all see that? What we add to that, it's a humble little addition, but we think it's important, is that it's your network times your self-worth that equals your net worth. Can somebody type that out in the comments and give me a share? Only if you agree. Only if you agree, type that out and then share it. Your network times your self-worth equals your net worth. You're like, dang, nobody ever said it like that before. Well, welcome to Millionaire Minded. Your network times your self-worth equals your net worth. Your network times your self-worth equals your net worth. Can somebody type that out for me? Your network times your self-worth equals your net worth. Can somebody type that out and give me a share? Only if you agree, Autumn. You know what I mean? Only if you agree. That's right. That's right. Your network, Carvel, times your self-worth is what equals your net worth. All right. So the reason I'm sharing that with you is I just want you to ask yourself, we're getting back out here. We're doing these networking events. What makes you stand out with professionals? We got something coming up this weekend called FinTech is the Future. right? They're giving us all this acclaim for being black owned and in the fintech space, but that ain't our real claim to fame. Our real claim to fame is that we're best in class and that we're putting the tools of financial empowerment, the tools that help save the middle class, in the hands of the common man, in the hands of the common woman. That's our unique selling proposition. When are we going to get past this skin color thing, right? But the whole point is we're having an event this weekend. It's going to be incredible. But you're going to show up, or you're going to show up to someone else's event, or you're going to go on Eventbrite or Meetup or one of these other places to tell you about events, and you're coming there with an agenda in mind. You want to meet people who can expand your net worth. You got the self-worth. You're doing the affirmations with us every morning, but then you're showing up to the networking event because you know it's your network times your self-worth that equals your net worth. Yeah, that's exactly right. The 14th, Mr. Harmon. It's your network times your self-worth that equals your net worth. This is important. This is important. It's a multiplication problem. It's your network times your self-worth that equals your net worth. So when you're doing this, I just want you to ask this question, and maybe type this in the comments so you remember it, right? What are you doing to be unique? What are you doing to stand out when you go to these events? How are you making yourself rise above the noise? Well, this morning, what I got for you is 10 networking questions that you should never lose. You want to write these questions down. You want to put them in your notes inside your phone. And then whenever you at a networking event, you want to be like, hold on, let me go to them joints Haziq gave me real quick. Hold up. Hey, okay, so yeah, no, I'm glad you said that. I wanted to ask you. And then you go back to these questions and you throw another one out there. You get me? Check it out. If you want to stand out, you got to get rid of this thinking that sales is about you talking when really sales is about you listening, right? I'm going to give you some powerful questions. I'm going to give you 10 powerful questions, and I'm going to give you this bonus question that is going to blow your mind. You know what I mean? Some of you who are Kaizenites have heard this before, or if you've been to Advanced Sales Mastery, which is my in-person training, which normally takes about 3 days for us to get through everything. The last one I did, my mentor, Mr. Les Brown, came through, et cetera, and so forth. But listen, this will be a refresher for some of you. For some of you, this will be kind of like an introduction to the millionaire-minded way of doing things. I wish you success. All I want for you is more than you want for yourself. You hear me? So I'm going to give you these 10 questions. I want you to jot them down, and then we out of here. You ready? How did you start in the blank business? That's the first one I got for you. Write that down. Hey, how did you get started in the insurance business? Jeff? Right? How did you get started? Carvel, how did you get started in the coaching business? Now they get to talk about their life being a movie. Am I right? Now they get to describe themselves like they're a character in one of their favorite books. You know what I mean? Because whose life ain't a movie, right? There's 6 million stories out here. There's 7 billion. How many people we got on the planet, right? Here's the second one I got for you. What do you enjoy most about your profession? What do you enjoy most about your profession? See, some of y'all could be getting some free shout outs right now, but y'all didn't put y'all stuff in there when I asked. Remember, I was like, man, what kind of business do you have? How does it help people? Right now, you could be getting free shout outs and you ain't do it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even do it. But what do you enjoy most about your profession? You see what I'm saying? Here's the third one. Oh, I see. So let me ask you, what separates you and your company from the competition? You know, you can even ask them things like, who is your competition? Who do you suggest is your competition? Who do you look at? Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all with me? That's the third one. What separates you and your company from the competition? Which one? Well, write it down when I give you one that you really like, because the act of typing it out, the act of putting it out there in a different form where now it's coming from you instead of you just taking it in from me, it's going to cement it into your consciousness a lot easier. So I'm not asking you to write it down just because I like seeing comments or something. I'm asking you to write it down because that way I know this is going to help you for real, right? Because it's going to stick with you. If you hear a favorite one, jot it down. Just try it. Here's number 4. What advice would you give somebody who's just starting out in the blank business, right? What advice would you give somebody who's just starting out in the blank business? People love giving advice. You hear me? You hear me? People love to share from the breadth of their wisdom and feel like they're helping somebody else have an easier time of it. Incredible question. Here's number 5. What one thing would you do with your business if you knew it couldn't fail? What one thing would you do with your business if you knew you couldn't fail? Yeah, good, Mike. Good, bro. Good, good. Yeah, so that's number 5. What advice would you give somebody, or what's one thing you would do with your business if you knew failure was impossible? Yeah, that's a good one, ain't it, Christina? That's a good one, right? Yeah, Nakia. Type out your favorite one and then give it a share. Share it to an accountability partners page, or share it to a group where you want to add value because they add value to you. Here's number 6. So let me ask you, that sounds so interesting. What kind of significant changes have you seen happen in your industry in the past couple of years? Or what's some real wild changes you didn't expect that just kind of popped up? Or how has your industry kind of changed through the years? What are some changes that you've noticed? I know the only constant is change, right? You see how now you're starting to have a real conversation, but all you're doing is listening? They're doing all the talking, and then they walk away like, wow, what a great conversationalist. But you ain't even say nothing. All you do is ask some questions, which are the transportation system for human consciousness, right? And then you just listen. And if you're real fly, maybe you're jotting down notes, either just straight up in front of them, or maybe you're jotting it on the back of their business card. You hear me? Here's number 7. So, what do you see as the coming trends in your industry? Like, where's this thing headed? Where's this thing headed? That's number 7. You hear me? You hear me? What do you see as the coming trends in the coaching business? Right? What do you see as the coming trends in the hairstylist business? Where do you think it's headed? Okay, cool. Here's number 8 I got for you. Here's number 8. Describe, the strangest or the funniest incident that you've experienced since you've been in business. Man, can you imagine the kind of stories you will hear? Can you imagine the kind of stories you will hear? Is this helpful? Is this helpful? I appreciate that share, Crystal. Thank you, Queen. Right? Is this helpful? If this is helpful, give me a share if this helps. Right? Which one is your favorite so far? And then also, I want to invite you to put your own questions in the comments right now. Appreciate that share. Thank you. Put them in the comments right now, so that way I can throw some of those on the screen as well. If you throw out one that's really, really good, we want to see it. We want to see it. Sup, Gigi? All right then. Good morning, millionaire. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, this is exactly how you talk when you get in the right room. You know what I mean? This is exactly how you talk when you get in the right room. Here's number 9. And this one's a doozy, because many of you don't understand. To be an expert does not mean you're a master. Mastery and expertise are 2 different things. What do I mean by that? What I mean is expertise just means you're one chapter ahead from the room, right? That's what expertise means. I mean, you walk into if you're in the 3rd grade and you walk into a room full of kindergartners, you're an expert. Does that mean you're a master? No, but it means you're an expert. So question number 9 is really good for increasing your expertise. Hey, my big sis made it in. Great morning, Queen. All right. Yeah, expertise and mastery are 2 different things. Question number 9 is really crazy for helping you grow your expertise. Y'all ready? Here's question number 9. What ways have you found to be the most effective for promoting your business? Is that powerful? Do you understand that if you're talking to an orthodontist because maybe they need your buy now, pay later program, or you're talking to a professional athlete, or you're talking to a hairstylist and they need, uh, um, maybe this hairstylist, uh, does braids for swimmers. What if you were to ask her, what are some ways that she promotes her business? And then next thing you know, when you talk to another hairstylist, you've got all these ideas for them. You talk to another orthodontist, you've got all these marketing ideas because you've been collecting them. You're talking to a car dealership, the next car dealership you go to, you got 3 ideas. Now the next one you go to, because you asked them 2, you got 4 different ideas. You talk to 2 more, one of them you'd already heard before, but you got another one. So you've been to 6 different dealerships and you got 5 different unique marketing ideas that you can now share with dealership number 7. You see how much more powerful you become because of how much more valuable you become. Am I making sense? Am I making sense, y'all? So that's number 9. What ways have you found to be the most effective for promoting your business? Share this with an entrepreneur, y'all. The universe gives to the givers just like it takes from the takers. Share this with an entrepreneur. Share this with somebody else you know that's trying to figure it out. Share this with somebody else you know that's about to go to a networking event, that's about to be around other people that can help them skyrocket their business if they only knew how to take advantage. I'm going to tell you something. This is how you take advantage. You ask questions so you can be of service. Here's number 10, y'all. What one sentence would you like people to use if they were describing the way you do business? Huh? And you can say grow your business, Evan, but you could also say promote your business, because promote is more specific and it's going to get them kind of like, thinking in more specific ways. But I like that twist you put on it about growing the business. Yeah. So y'all caught number 10? What one sentence would you use? What one sentence would you like people to use when they're describing you or your business? Hey, good morning, Barbara. Better late than never, girl. What one sentence would you like people to use when they're describing the way you do business? Ain't that cool? And then here's the most important question of them all. Millionaires, if you write this down, you are instantly going to inform this professional that you're concerned with their welfare. You're going to instantly let them know you're trying to contribute to their success. Now, is that going to help you stand out in this whole crowd of people that are just meeting everybody because they want to fulfill their own agenda? And here you're the one that's looking to help somebody. You're the one that's actually concerned for this person that you just now met. You're the one that's so turned up by something clever they said, or so excited about some idea that they're excited about. Because that's what we like, right? We like people who like us, or we like people who are like us, right? So here we are, we chopping it up with them, and now they've decided to put us in a category of people who are actually concerned about their welfare. They've decided to put us in a category, millionaires, of other people who actually want to contribute to their success. Oh my goodness, if they don't remember nobody else from this event, they're going to remember you. Y'all ready? How can I know if somebody I'm talking to is a good prospect for you? It's a game changer. It's a game changer. You've just informed them you're concerned about them. You've just informed them that you want to contribute to their success, right? Everybody else is just trying to pitch their opportunity. But you came through with the, how can I help you grow your business? You know what this makes it easier to do? Ask for referrals. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Which was your favorite, y'all? I'm going to tell you something. My favorite's easily that last one I gave you, because you can bet your bottom dollar that they're going to have an answer for you. Yeah, that's right, Christina. How can I know somebody I'm talking to would be a good prospect for you, would be a good customer for you? How can I know somebody I'm talking to would be a good lead for you? I always use a crazy example. It'd be like if they sell Xerox machines, then they'll tell you, oh, whenever you walk into an office and you see a bunch of trash overflowing the trash can, it usually means that the Xerox copier is messing something up. Those are the people we're looking for. Does that make sense, y'all? Yeah. Good, good, good. All right. So bonus. Bonus. Let me see your favorite questions that maybe we didn't cover. It's affirmation time. That's right, Chanel. It's affirmation time. Let's get it. Call in right now. It's affirmation time. Call in right now. Yeah, Idris, let them know. Call in right now. And then let me see your favorite questions. What's your favorite networking question? I'd love to see it in the comments. Even if you're watching the YouTube, even if you're watching the replay, I meant to say, give me a replay, gang, and then participate. Put your favorite question. That way people, we can just go through our people's comments and learn all kinds of cool stuff. Let's get it. All right, it's affirmation time, y'all. It's affirmation time. Was this helpful? Scale of 1 to 10, Christina. How helpful was this? Ooh, Autumn. Come through with the jewels, Autumn. What made you choose this business? That's a good one. Yeah, it's affirmation time, Evan. Let them know. It's affirmation time. All right. Hope everybody got something out of this. And that you're going to use it. All right, repeat after me. Say it like you mean it. We always start with the two most powerful yet shortest words in the whole English language. Of course, I'm talking about I am. You hear me? I am. Whatever you say after that becomes a command. It's somebody very important listening to your thoughts. You got the conscious, you got the unconscious, you got the subconscious, or you got the conscious, you have the subconscious, you got the superconscious, right? But one of the coolest that's an OG classic right there, Mr. Terry. Let them know. How can I help you? What's one way I can help you grow your business today? Man, Evan coming through. Let me see some of your favorites. All right. I hope this was helpful. Repeat after me, millionaires. I am so happy and grateful that my network times my self-worth equals my